It's not every day a ticket to the biggest game of the century gets dropped in your lap, but that's what happened to me 2 days ago. Professor Gary Rose called me and said, "We've got an extra ticket to the inauguration, you're coming along." How could I say no? I'm Professor Gregory Golda from the Department of Media Studies and Digital Culture at Sacred Heart University. I also host the political talk show News Junkies on WHRTradio.com at Sacred Heart. So I'm here accompanying 100 students, faculty, and friends from the Sacred Heart community down to witness this historic event. Along the way, I'll be talking to as many people as possible. But let's start from the top. This morning, it was about 10 degrees, and the bus is nowhere to be seen.
I wish the bus was here. That's all I have to say right now.
I'm Dave Jones. I'm a senior, and I'm a political science major.
So you super excited or what?
I am pretty excited, so yeah.
How close do you think you're going to get?
I'm thinking... I don't know.
5-6 inches?
Probably about, I'm thinking half mile. I don't know. Wherever I am is going to be cool, so happy about it.
For the rest of you, have you done anything like this before?
No. This is my first time really doing anything of this scale. My family's always been a pretty part of politics in my town, but this is amazing to do this kind of a trip.
So yes, the buses do finally arrive and everybody gets on and tries to thaw out a little bit, and that's nice. We finally hit the road. I wasn't sure who was coming along on this trip, but as luck would have it, my colleague Christopher Sheehan is here. He's the embed reporter for the university, and he's going to be updating his blog on a daily basis. So I'm going to try and get him to do a lot of the work for me. So let's see how that works.
Hi, this is Christopher Sheehan. I'm the university editor and writer for Sacred Heart University, and I'm one of the boys on the bus, as they used to refer to the press on the presidential election circuit. And I'm here with Dr. Gary Rose, who is organizing his umpteenth trip to the inauguration of the President of the United States.
This is my 7th trip to the presidential inauguration. This is really going to be quite exciting. We have 2 busloads of very eager and enthusiastic students, so this is going to be quite an event.
You know, when you started this business, how many students came?
Well, the very first trip that I ran was 1985, and I had a busload of just one bus with about 50 students. And every trip thus far has only consisted of just the one bus, normally filled to capacity. So really, within the space of a month, I filled 2 buses, but I've never experienced so much activity among students involving the presidential campaign, and I've never observed so much interest in a presidential inauguration as I have seen this year. It really is truly historic.
But this was, the sign-ups were before the election was actually held, right? They didn't know who the president would be.
Yeah, that's very true. The buses were filled before November 4th. But at the same time, I think students felt that something historic was in the works. Something big was happening with this election. I also believe people anticipated an Obama victory, and they probably wanted to observe, history in the making at this inauguration. But you're right. There was a possibility that John McCain could have won this election, but all the signs were pointing towards an Obama victory, and I think that had something to do with the extreme outpouring of interest in this particular inaugural trip.
Well, it looks like somebody's going to make my life easy. That's a good thing. We're going to do a little sightseeing after dinner tonight, so we'll fill you in tomorrow. Take care.